Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. We are back on the dev server, and guess what? It got updated again. So we're going to be having a look in the files, and then also on the dev server in a bit, at the new vehicles and also new changes. There has been a lot of them over the last day or last few days, and thank you for sticking with me. Today I'm actually pretty ill, but we'll get through it as always, and have a look at all the new stuff. If you've enjoyed the content of the dev server, make sure to leave a like, and also subscribe to the channel. Right, let's have a look. You know how they're adding the Hawk 200? This is a British jet that is coming in the next major update. It's really cool, and very much looking forward to it. Well, on the dev stream, they talked about another version of the Hawk that might come in the future. Well, have a look at this. Boom. This vehicle was plopped into the files in this last kind of iteration of the dev server, and what this is the Hawk 200 RDA. Now, what does RDA stand for? Basically, Radar Development Aircraft, and that means that unlike the standard Hawk right here, which at least in game at the moment does not have a radar, it only has the guns in the front of it, and that's it. The RDA has a radar. Now, supposedly, this radar that's over here in this nose is going to be a kind of downsized version of an F-16 radar, the AN/APG-66H. And what this basically means is this vehicle should get access to a lot better equipment than the Hawk 200 in the air-to-air role. Now, with the Hawk 200, they've actually added the anti-ship missiles in, and you may remember that it has access to AIM-9Ls on all pylons, and then also Mavericks. Mavericks are TV-guided, and also AIM-9Ls are IR-guided, so they technically don't need the radar, whereas the RDA can get access to weaponry, which would use a radar. This includes stuff like the good old Skyflash, for example, and then also other types of missiles which could kind of turn up. Technically, since this uses the radar and also has these pylons, it could technically carry AMRAAMs, also Skyflashes, the active Skyflash, the ASRAAM, and then obviously all the other stuff too, including even some anti-radiation stuff like the Alarm, which would be kind of fun. So basically what you're getting out of this vehicle is something which is more designed around just being a more capable air-to-air vehicle instead of a standard strike aircraft. Now, since this was just kind of a prototype and a test, like more of like a demonstrator, I don't know if it really ever went anywhere, but that doesn't mean in War Thunder it can't be a thing. You can also see with these little areas how the front looks, and then also all the little blisters on it. But yeah, so we might not just be getting the standard Hawk 200, we might also in this update be getting this vehicle too. Now, there are some other things that were also added to the dev server. Nothing too crazy though, that's kind of the main one. A lot of the vehicles that we had a look at previously have actually been added into the game now, so they're ready to go. So the things that are sat in the files, we have a new drop tank for the Italians. This is a 330-litre one, so you'll probably see this coming to specific Italian aircraft that's going to turn up. And then also we have another kind of a drop tank, which is coming in for the Swedish, the SWA-21 drop tank, which I'm guessing is probably going to be for the J21s, A21s, since they kind of use those. I remember reading about the A21s for Sweden, where basically their drop tanks could actually be used, not just as like standard drop tanks, but also technically as like fire bombs, if they wanted to. So I wonder if they'll actually put that kind of thing in the game. That might be kind of enjoyable. Who knows? A little bit more napalm, never hurt nobody. So yeah, that's the new stuff in the files. In future videos, we'll have a look at the sales and also have a look at the new vehicles on the dev server. Thank you all for watching. I will see you soon. Bye-bye. I'd just like to thank GMG Smiley, CD Beans, Chieftain Mike, EMN3 Galaxy, Tulio Pontecorvo, Brendan Quinn, Carrion Crow, Gus Irenicus, Pyman, Wartinder, Teddy, Daniel Stanton, Martinez, B. Young, Ozzy Panzer, Alan Hacker, Liam Shear, Opium Prime, Lafouche, Sem, Aslan, Uncle Bean, and Derek R. for supporting the channel.